Hello friends, welcome to Seco Inspection Technology, the perfect YouTube channel for engineers eager to learn and grow in the field of inspection. Discover some simple, practical and expert content designed to boost your skills and knowledge. Start watching our channel and take your industrial inspection journey to the next level. Hey guys, I'm Shrikant Deshpande and today we will explore about the spiral balloon gaskets. Basically about what they are, how they work, their applications, and why they are vital for the safety and efficiency of the industrial operations. To give you a clear picture, I am going to cover following topics on the spiral wound gaskets. Basically, first I will give the introduction, then a reference specification used in the manufacturing and testing of the spiral wound gasket, then selection criteria. Next is the material of construction MOC, types of spiral wound gaskets, its core constructions, then pressure class and rating, the major identification, color coding, marking, advantages, and application. Guys, before proceeding further, have you ever wondered how industrial plants handle extreme temperature and pressures without leaks? The answer often lies in something as small but critical as a spiral wound gasket. These tiny components play a massive role in keeping industries running safely. So, to start with the introduction of spiral wound gasket, these are the essential components in variety of industrial applications used primarily for sealing purposes. Their unique design, which combines metal and soft materials, makes them suitable for high pressure and high temperature environments. Understanding the properties, application, and advantage of spiral wound gaskets, it can help industries select the right sealing solutions for their needs. Basically, a spiral wound gasket is a semi-metallic sealing device made by winding alternate layer of metal strip and a softer filler material such as graphite or PTFE into a spiral shape. It is designed to create a reliable seal under high pressure, high temperature, and corrosive conditions. It is commonly used in the industrial piping and equipment flange connections for sealing purpose. Now we will see some reference specification involved in the manufacturing, design and testing of spiral wound gasket. So here ASME B 16.20 specification is there. This standard covers materials, dimension, tolerances and marking for spiral wound gasket. This specification is also used for other gaskets also, but one topic is covered for spiral wound gasket. Another one specification is API 601, that is used in the metallic gasket for raised face pipe flanges and flange connections. Same, the scope is same, design, dimensions and tolerances covered in this spec. Now here another one spec is mentioned is EN 1514 part 2. This is a European standard for gaskets for flanges. Another British standard is mentioned here is a 3381 spiral wound gasket for use in the pipelines and pressure vessels. We will see the selection criteria for the spiral wound gasket. While selecting a spiral wound gasket, several criteria shall be considered to ensure the gasket performs effectively and reliably under the given operating conditions. So first selection criteria is operating condition. So first parameter is temperature. Ensure the gasket material can withstand the operating temperature of the application. Spiral wound gaskets are typically suitable for the temperature till 1000 degrees Celsius depending on the filler material. Second parameter is pressure. Always verify the gasket pressure ratings align with the system requirement. They can handle pressures up to 400 bar or more. Third parameter is a chemical compatibility. So the gasket core construction inner, outer, and the filler material. It should be chemically compatible to the system requirement. It shall also chemically compatible with the process fluid to prevent the degradation or failure. Now here the second criteria is flange type and surface finish. So flange type, we should ensure the gasket matches the flange design like flat face, raised face, tongue and groove. Another parameter is surface finish. The flange surface finish should be within the recommended range to ensure proper sealing. It is typically between 125 to 255 mu micron RA value. Third parameter is material compatibility, like gasket material, filler material. So we should choose the filler material based on the temperature and the chemical compatibility. One filler is graphite for high temperatures and chemical resistance. The another one generally used is PTFE for chemical resistance but limited to lower temperatures. One mica filler is also available, but it is not moreover used commonly. Metal winding in this gasket material also plays important role. So choice of metal, stainless steel, inconel, monel, it depends on the chemical exposure and the corrosion resistance required. There are many other criteria for selection. So one of the criteria is standard and certification. We should ensure that gasket complies with the reference specification like ASME B16.20, EN 1514-2, API 601, and it depends on the application. Another factor is size and dimension. Next factor is application for specific requirements like fire safety, load and stress, environmental considerations. Then the last factor is cost and availability. While selecting the gasket, balance the performance requirement with the cost effectiveness and the availability in your region. Be carefully evaluate these factors. You can select the right spiral wound gasket that meets the application's demand and ensures the safety and reliability. So guys, here now we will see the material of construction MOC. So in this particular slide, I have shown the three parameter: metal winding material, filler material, and outer and inner rings. So first, metal winding material. It is basically composed of SS304, 316, 321, inconel and monal. Given picture, you will see that arrow is indicating white patch. That particular patch is metal winding material. Another material is filler material, which is the major part of particular gasket for sealing. That is used for sealing purpose. So common fillers are graphite, PTFE, mica or ceramic, but basically graphite and PTFE are more commonly used in the oil and gas field. It is shown in the gray patch. The arrow is shown in the figure, so it is showing the gray patch. So now the last outer and inner ring parts are shown. So these are the rings made up of carbon steel, stainless steel or other specified alloys based on the design and the system requirement. So after seeing the MOC, material of construction, now we will come to the topic components of the gasket. So there are four components. One is metal winding, other is filler material, one is outer ring or guide ring, we can say guide ring, and inner ring, that is optional. So basically, metal winding is a thin strip of metal, commonly stainless steel, inconel or other alloys material. It is wound in a spiral shape. This provides the strength and resilience. You can see in the picture there are three parts: winding, inner ring and outer ring. So winding consists of filler material and metal winding. Here now filler material is a softer material such as graphite and PTFE, polytetrafluoroethylene or mica. It is wound between the metal strip to provide sealing and adaptability to flange imperfections. Then there is a outer ring or guide ring. It is a solid metal ring that ensures proper centering of the gasket within the flange assembly and prevents over compression. The last one is inner ring, and that is optional. It provides additional support and prevents the gasket from being exposed to excessive heat or pressure, especially in the application involving high temperatures. So here we will see the new topic, types of spiral wound gasket. There are four types of spiral wound gasket. There is one first type is basic type, where it is also called as style W. It consists only with the spiral wound portion made up of alternating layer of metal and filler material. There is no center or inner rings for this gasket. It is widely used in application of tongue and groove flanges or where space is very limited. Basically, the advantage is economical and suitable for non-critical applications. The second type of spiral wound gasket is with outer ring. It is also called as style WR. It includes an outer ring along with the spiral wound portion. Purpose of outer ring is to provide centering for the gasket within the flange and acts as a compression limiter to prevent over tightening. It adds to the mechanical strength of the gasket. The basically application, it is used in ideal for raised face and flat face flanges. Third type of spiral wound gasket is with inner ring. That is also called as style WI. Inner ring along with the spiral wound portion, but no outer ring. There is no outer ring in this particular gasket. Purpose of inner ring is to prevent gasket from buckling and inward movement, and it also protects the gasket from high temperatures and corrosive media. It provides additional strength in high pressure applications. Basically, the application for this gasket is, it is often used in the tongue and groove or confined gasket where there is no centering required. I have marked this inner ring with the arrow, so you will be very much clear about where is the inner ring. So last type of spiral wound gasket is the gasket with inner and outer rings. That is called as style WIR. This is the combination of spiral wound portion along with the inner and outer rings. Purpose of the inner ring is to enhance the stability and prevents over compression and protects against the thermal degradation. The outer ring ensures proper centering and limits compression. Basically, this type of WIR style gasket is widely used in the critical application with high pressure and high temperature condition, such as in the oil, gas and power plants. In the picture shown in this particular slide, inner and outer ring are clearly shown for the proper identification. Now we will see the pressure class rating for the spiral wound gaskets. Basically, the spiral wound gaskets are commonly used with the flanges of different pressure classes, which are typically defined in ANSI, American National Standard Institute, or ASME, American Society of Mechanical Engineers Standard. So common pressure ratings are in ASME B16, as per ASME B16 point flanges are 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, 1500 and 2500 class. And these classes are applicable for the size range of half inch to 24 inch. As per ASME B 16.47 flanges, there are only 5 classes: 150, 300, 400, 600 and 900 class, and these classes are applicable for size 26 inch to 60 inch. These pressure ratings are typically based on the material of the gasket and its ability to withstand the corresponding pressure class. So guys, our another next topic is color coding of spiral wound gasket. Spiral wound gaskets are often color coded to easily identify the material and type of gasket. It helps user to select the right gasket for the specific application. Color coding corresponds to the filler material and metal winding used in the gasket. In this slide, I have shown color coding for the filler material as well as the gaskets. Uh, that particular color coding depends on the gasket material and filler material. Various color code like yellow, green, maroon, they are specified. The importance of color coding is a quick identification and safety and compliance. So color code helps engineers and technicians quickly identify the correct gasket for the specific application without needing to read label and specification. It also ensures that right material is used to prevent failure, leaks, or safety hazards, particularly in the industry like chemical, oil, gas, and power generation. While color coding is a common practice, the specific codes may vary slightly by manufacturer or the region. Always refer to the manufacturer's guideline to confirm the exact material properties associated with the color codes. We'll come to the topic marking on the spiral wound gasket. So marking of spiral wound gasket is very crucial for ensuring easy identification, traceability, especially in the industry where safety, performance, and compliance with the standards are vital. Typically, the marking on the spiral wound gasket includes the following. It is manufacturer's name or logo, gasket dimension, material specification, flange type, standard and specification, lot or batch number, color coding of outer ring and stripe color. So in the slide, I have shown the gasket along with the identification. So here on the right side, manufacturer's name or logo should be there on the ring. Then inner ring is specified, outer ring is specified. On the outer ring, that spiral wound gasket is manufactured as per ASME B 16.20. That is the reference specification mentioned or marked. Then dimension and pressure class are mentioned on the left side of the gasket. The sealing element is also marked on the gasket, that is for the identification. Basically, the manufacturer's name or logo are to identify the maker of the gasket. Material of the winding indicates the type of metal used in the winding like SS, monol, inconol, filler material like graphite, PTFE or mica. Pressure ratings, there are various classes like 150, 300 or 600. This pressure class, the gasket is designed to handle. Size or dimension like inner diameter, outer diameter, thickness, common dimensions are expressed in ID, OD and thickness on the gasket. Standard of compliance, it indicates that the gasket complies with the relevant standard like ASME B 16.20 or API 601. Basically, these markings are generally applied directly to the gasket's metal windings or tag attached to the gasket during the packaging. The markings helps technician and engineers to quickly assess whether the gasket is suitable for a particular application. Now here we will see advantage of spiral wound gasket in the oil and gas industry or any power sector, oil and gas or chemical industry. So basically these are the excellent sealing performance these gaskets are giving. Then the gaskets are resilient and flexible. They have resilience and flexibility during the online operation. They are versatile. They are durable. So their performance is durable. That's why they are commonly used in the major oil and gas, power and chemical industry. They have resistance to corrosion and chemical. Then they give a better leak tightness performance. They are having ease during the installation. They can be easily installed in the uh, gap between pipe to pipe or pipe to wall or pipe to flange is these are also applicable. The spiral balloon gaskets are also applicable in high pressure and high vacuum conditions. Adaptability to flange imperfection by spiral balloon gasket is much more better than other gaskets, and complies with the industry standards. So these are always complying with the international standards like ASME B 16.20, API 60, and other relevant standards. Spiral balloon gaskets are widely used across the industries for their reliability and performance in the sealing application. Now, here are some key applications of the spiral balloon gaskets. The spiral balloon gaskets are used in the oil and gas industry, generally in the refineries, offshore platforms, petrochemical plants. Then the another application is in chemical and petrochemical industries. There are chemical reactor process equipments, and where the corrosive environment is there, these gaskets are commonly used. Third application is power industry, the power generation industry. In power generation industries, boiler, heat exchangers, and in nuclear plants, these gaskets are used widely, where the critical applications are there, where both temperature and pressure are extremely high and performance is crucial for safety and efficiency. The next application is in food and pharmaceutical industry, food processing, pharmaceutical manufacturing. These gaskets are widely used. Then pulp and paper industry, marine and shipping industry, automotive aerospace industries, HVAC, heat ventilation and air conditioning systems. These gaskets are used and are applied to prevent leaks and maintain sealing integrity in the heat exchangers and air handling units and ventilation systems. Another sector is water and wastewater treatment and flange and pipe connections. The key advantage in this application is flexibility, leak prevention, high temperature and pressure resilience. So spiral balloon gaskets are essential in many critical sealing applications due to their versatility, durability and high performance in challenging environment. So thank you guys. To watch such interesting videos on our channel, please do like, subscribe, share and follow our channel on YouTube, Zeco Inspection Technology. Thank you.